Hello and good morning to you, our special viewers watching, residents of Saint Lucia, as well as viewers in the diaspora. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning to NTN. We are live from the Information Command Center with this morning's COVID-19 response report. Today is Tuesday, the 16th of June, and we have some more important updates in our response to this global pandemic right here in Saint Lucia. We have an update coming from the CMO, Dr. Sharon Belmar-George, as well as a release from the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force on this weekend's unauthorized motorcade, as well as an update from the National Insurance Corporation on the Economic Relief Program, and many more updates that we hope you can stay tuned for. I'm joined in studio by my colleague Carlton Cyril, myself, Jessie Leonce, and we do hope you can stick with us for these important updates. Good morning, Carlton.
Morning Jessie, et merci tellement. Encore nous dit bonjour, merci pour qui a écouté nous qui avait nous ici à headquarters COVID-19 côté nous ka ba information développement là pour faire et puis COVID. Jeudi c'est mardi le 16 juin parmi développement nous ni information qu'a sorti office CMO là pour faire puis COVID et nous aussi qui touché tout à sur réponse police là vini pour motocyclette là qui détient week-end parmi l'autre développement. C'est Jean Facebook nous toujours un plaisir pour nous. Bonjour ba expressement pour ces jeunes qui écouter nous à 20 FM et puis radio nous ga dit bonjour ba toujours un plaisir. Et encore nous toujours cadeau pour information qui a sorti vraiment côté ou supposé savent studio GIS NTN hot gouvernement nous a dit waiting en écoute. Merci tellement. Non c'est Carlton Cyril headquarters COVID-19.
Thanks for that, Carlton. And we're going to begin with the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sharon Belmar-George. We usually get these updates, Carlton, from the Department of Health and Wellness, letting us know where we're at from that sector in terms of our response to COVID-19. We are opening our country, reopening, and of course the risk of transmission is even greater. We now hear from the CMO on the measures that are continuing to be taken to ensure our safety, health and safety here in St. Lucia, including testing on island.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness alerts the public that as we open up the sectors, the risk of transmission increases. We can reduce this by ensuring the public health and social measures are maintained. We also anticipate new cases. However, if we all comply by the guidelines and maintain them, the possibility for transmission is minimized. One of the recommendations included the use of a face mask or scarf when going to public places such as the supermarkets. The face mask or scarf may be used for source control by reducing potential exposure risk from infected persons during the pre-symptomatic period. The mask is needed for use when someone is less than 6 feet from others, as in the supermarket and other stores, and in such situations.
That was the CMO, Dr. Sharon Belmar-George. Just to let you know, as of 15th June 2020, here on island, St. Lucia has recorded 19 confirmed cases of COVID-19. 18 of those cases have fully recovered, and we have the last case, that is the 19th case, being a repatriated cruise national, and that was recorded on June 4th, 2020. Testing results received on the weekend, we had 44 samples being returned, coming back negative, and a total of 1,356 tests have so far been carried out. We have our second clip from the CMO.
Face masks should not be used in the following situations, that is, driving a car, especially if you're alone or with immediate family, riding a bicycle or motorcycle, walking on the street when alone with no one near, during exercise or gym or running, with family members or group of friends when seated at a restaurant. Also, students who are seated 6 feet apart can remove the mask during class time. Wearing a face mask is complementary. It does not replace the recommended preventative measures. So as usual, we ask that everyone continues to sanitize their hands by either using hand washing or an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
Word there from CMO Dr. Sharon Belmar-George as St. Lucia engages in this COVID-19 phased reopening. And we do hope that you are adhering to the orders, the rules and regulations in response to COVID as we try to stave off COVID-19 here on island. We do hope that you are wearing your mask. For those students who've returned to school to prepare for common entrance as well as CSEC, we hope that while you're sitting in the classroom that you're doing your part to ensure the health and safety of not only your classmates, your teachers, but also your family as well. Speaking of adhering to the rules and regulations, we do have a statement coming from the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force coming up in just a moment, speaking on the unauthorized motorcade that was held this weekend. Another update we have coming up is a word on the economic relief program from the National Insurance Corporation. We do hope you could stay tuned. We're due for our first break this morning. When we come back at these important updates.
Virus ready to harm us. Panic is not the answer. We can win this together.
Often use hand sanitizer. Better yet, use soap and water.
We must protect each other if we are to beat this corona.
Together let us win this war. Be a soldier for Saint Lucia. Together let us win this war. Be a soldier, together we can beat this corona.
So you don't become the next case. Avoid touching your face. I'm sure you've been told so. Handshakes and hugging are up. No, no.
Advice is you to please. Cover your mouth and your nose if you cough or sneeze.
Practice social distancing and avoid large social gatherings.
Together let us win this war. Be a soldier for Saint Lucia. Together let us win this war. Saint Lucia, be a soldier. Together we can beat this corona.
For further information, please contact the hotline at 311 or the Bureau of Health Education at 468-5349.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. If you're just joining us, a special good morning to you. We are live from the Information Command Center. The fight against COVID-19 continues. We hope that your guards are up. We hope that you're alert. You continue to be vigilant. We're not off a 24-hour lockdown or still under, heavy stringent measures, but we are still under a state of emergency. And while St. Lucia reopens in a phased approach, we do hope that you are taking all of the measures as advised by the authorities, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force, to protect yourself from contracting this deadly virus. And speaking of which, we have a news release coming from the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force, the desk of the Commissioner of Police. And it is in regards to the illegal procession that took place over the weekend. I will be reading from this press release for you, the viewers, to understand the position of the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force. And I quote, "The Royal Saint Lucia Police Force was made aware of an unauthorized motorcade scheduled for Sunday, June 14th, 2020, commencing in the city of Castries at 11 a.m. The procession was advised with stops in all constituencies around the island as per a clip from the Can I Help You talk show hosted by Mr. Richard Frederick, titled Moving On an Anti-Chasney Drive. As per the clip, he called on various members of the opposition, St. Lucia Labour Party, disgruntled supporters of the United Workers' Party, and all other interested persons to join the cause. And the said procession was also advertised by other individuals purporting to be organizers via various media. At the end of office hours on Friday, June 12th, 2020, the Office of the Commissioner had not received any application for such a motorcade, which is a requirement under the Public Order Act, Chapter 14.05, latest amendment of December 31st, 2014. This act relates to the maintenance of public order with reference to public meetings, marches, motorcades, processions, and for connected matters. Under the interpretation section, public marches is defined as any march or procession in a public place comprising, whether wholly or partly, pedestrians, vehicles, however propelled or drawn, or bicycles, however propelled, except a march or procession. The Act authorizes the Commissioner of Police, upon receipt of an application, to deny or approve such an activity, again, no application was submitted to the Office of the Commissioner of Police. The Act makes it an activity, the Act makes it an offense to lead or participate in a procession without the prerequisite approval. If permission is granted, it is then the duty of the police to ensure that during the conducting of the activity, law and order is maintained. On the morning of Sunday, June 14, 2020, Mr. Frederick contacted Mr. Milton Daisy, Acting Commissioner of Police, via telephone, and there was a conversation reference to the said motorcade. Mr. Frederick agreed to call off the motorcade since he did not apply and therefore did not have permission to hold such an activity. Later that morning, the officers present confirmed that Mr. Frederick made an announcement on Jeremy Street, Castries, where persons had assembled for the commencement of the procession, stating that permission was not granted for the motorcade. He also urged persons to leave the area. A video of Mr. Frederick making that announcement to the attendees was also circulated on social media. Later during the day, there was information that the motorcade left Castries and proceeded in the direction of Ancillary despite the announcement of the non-approval at the apparent behest of one individual. And that individual was later detained on suspicion of contravention of the provisions of the Public Order Act. The Royal Saint Lucia Police Force respects and supports persons' rights to participate in and or organize public protests, marches, meetings, or motorcades. However, we encourage persons to adhere to the laws governing such processes. We also take this opportunity to remind persons that if they insist on leading or proceeding with these unauthorized activities, they will be committing an offense under the Public Order Act. They will be committing an offense under the Public Order Act. Now, notwithstanding the provisions of the Act, we wish to remind the citizenry that we are currently in a state of emergency with statutory instruments which regulate the congregating of individuals, and the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force wishes to encourage all people in St. Lucia to continue adhering to the laws and protocols as we continue in our fight against COVID-19. So that word there from the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, a news release addressing this weekend's unauthorized motorcade. And just to reference this updated statutory instrument coming from, the Emergency Powers Disaster COVID-19 Curfew Order. A curfew is imposed each day on the 15th of June 2020 to the 30th day of September 2020 from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Before it was 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. It has been reduced to 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. In addition to that, a person may host under the same SI, a person may host or attend social activities, that is parties, picnics, weddings, receptions, banquets, in keeping with the established physical distancing and other public health protocols. However, it is stressed that mass crowd events, sporting tournaments, and contact sporting events remain restricted social activities. And finally, a person with a valid liquor license may expose for sale or dispose of intoxicating liquor in accordance with the Liquor License Act, Cap 13.17. These are the adjustments being made from Cabinet. They're adjusting the COVID-19 protocols over the past weekend, made effective Monday, 15th June. And it includes the restriction on mass crowd events, and that is in keeping with the press release from the Royal St. Lucia Police Force this morning. So please take note of the statement being put out by the law enforcement. We will be getting a further update from the Acting Commissioner of Police, Milton Daisy, in a midday update. We hope you can tune in at 12 p.m. this afternoon. He will be joining our team, Lisa Joseph and Mr. Primus Hutchinson, I believe, for this important meeting, RSLPF update. So stay tuned for that in the afternoon. Carton?
Merci tellement, Jessie. Quand nous continuons à avoir information ici à bon matin, développement, nous amenons et courant et puis ça qui a fait le niveau fait et puis COVID. Pour date, tout cas, avant la Terre, plus passé 7 millions de monde à contacter vermin COVID là, et à peu près 427 630 monde jamais mort. Qu'on a trouvé qu'on informé. Là, il nous fait, et puis nous ici à Saint Lucia, au cas où ça venu le 15 juin, ça c'est hier, venu les 15, c'est l'IMOA pour Saint Lucia. Nous ni 19 moun qui a contacté vermin COVID là, 18 a recouvert 100% et nous ni yon moun qui a pris traitement et qui a pris traitement bien tout bonnement, là il venu pour traitement ça. Et puis là dernier moun qui contacté là, c'était une jeune femme 33 ans qui était à travailler sur un bâtiment qui repatrié Saint Lucia qui était en quarantaine. Les résultats viennent joindre quoi ça qui bon tout ça c'est date qui Jacques recouvert bien tout bonnement. Quoi pour date week-end nous recevons en lot 44 tests toutes vie négative et puis pour date nous savons en tout nous j'ai testé 1356 tests en tout et puis ça c'est côté nous là venu pour les mois quoi pour date yon moun seulement nous ni qui a point traitement qui a point traitement bien tout bonnement et puis en tout nous j'ai testé 1356 moun a trouvé quoi yo testé vini pour ça nous ren rapport hard office CMA Dr. Belma Charles là il a dit nous like Dr. Belma George, like a dit nous, excusez-moi, like a dit nous, quand pays a ouvert, nous a ouvert, ils savent curfew a, yo a changé les curfew a. À présent curfew sorti 9h et que yo a mis minuit, ça veut dire ou supposé en dedans par minuit. Avant ça, il c'était 9h pour 5h matin, à présent c'est minuit pour 5h matin. Quand il a dit qu'on nous commencer à ouvrir activité et nous la vie nous commencer à vie normale, là ni bagay yo vle moun changer. Yo vle changer là vini pour ces activités moun ça fait à présent. À présent ça un petit parti ou ça aller bord de la mer ou ça un petit réception mais la ni condition ou ni pour chaîne distance sociale là et ou pas ça ni en chay moun ka vina dans yon côté plus passé 10 à d'un côté plus passé 20 la ni condition et yo vle moun changer protocole qu'a établi ça c'est protocole national côté ou ni pour servir masque ou ni pour laver la main ou ni pour faire assurer sous senti malade aller dans clinique et plus sous pas rien pour ay faire d'or mais c'est wete kayou pour empêcher ou si manger vermina maze Belma aller plus loin pour dire là vini pour situation côté nous ka ouvert nous kaywe plus ka là vini pour COVID mais ça qui bien important yo vle moun suivre jid ki jabay ba les autorités santé parce que ça kay ouais nous kay ouais moins cas là vini pour COVID ka si mais yon ces recommandations qui toucher à celui qui bien important c'est là vini pour moun ka servi masque il dit masque là simplement là qu'on yon ces initiative là pour empêcher hen COVID et ben contacter ben si mais ou ni pour changer ça ka travaille ensemble et puis distance sociale là et ka travaille ensemble et puis les venir pour ou ka sanité l'amont sanitize l'amont et ka travaille en même manière là ou vier caillou laver l'amont tout ça qui tombé en bas yon parasol c'est pas masque là simplement parce que en chaque monde qui mette masque là quoi ça ka empêcher un covid il dit non bien important là vini pour masque là il a dit en chaque monde qui mal comprendre là vini pour masque là et qui mette clété là vini pour manière supposé servir masque là yon a ces bagages là fait bien clair nous dans chaque monde qui parler de ça là vini pour ka expirer affaires carbon dioxide qui se vend après l'OSPO ça ka vrai d'or il a dit ça pas vrai là vini pour monde qui a dit soit on est masque ça kan empêcher expirer et puis joindre ça au briser pourquoi il dit non ça pas qu'à faire ça mais il aller plus loin pour dire ou si ou yon en dit dans machine ou pas supposé mais masque là il dit la pas une pièce raison pour ni masque là sou ka conduire machine avec ou yon qui a bon machine là ou pas en risque personne ou yon qui a machine ou pas obligé mettre masque ou pas besoin mettre pour la peine expressement si c'est ou et puis femme j'entends même kay hot ka été tellement longtemps ensemble en quarantine ça veut dire si hot tehani a mon teha malade mais il a dit si c'est ou et puis femme qui a dit dans machine là ou pas briser yon masque même bagay dit pour si ou ka conduire un motorbike ou pas briser non plus ben un bicycle ou pas briser pièce sou ka marcher sur la rue pas corps sou pas parmi moun et qu'on les affaires ou pas briser non plus c'est gens qui ka aller gym ay prend exercice ou pas briser et qui ka dit si ou et puis femme ou aller côté pour manger si hot la ka manger hot pas briser mettez masque là quoi en chaque monde ka demander est-ce que ou obligé ni masque là changer encore mais c'est ça nous voulons faire clair si moi a dit si ou pas entre 6 pieds hors dans monde ou briser ni masque là parce que raison pour masque là c'est pour empêcher 20 000 en toi bouche en toi néon et ben si ou ni ou try toucher fidjayou ou pas kay si mais je crois trouver qu'on informé là il vient pour c'est maman l'école là il fait bien clair aussi si maman ka acide 6 pieds hors yon a l'autre dedans yon classe là yo à l'école yo pas besoin mettre masque là encore il a dit sous ka chaîne distance sociale là ou pas besoin mettre masque là là il vient by explication pour dire changer encore masque là en parmi tout ça ou supposé faire pour empêcher il ka aller ensemble et puis laver la main il ka aller ensemble et puis chaîne distance sociale là en parmi protocole quand trouver qu'on informé les il vini pour ces explanations qui sorti hors office CMO nous ka quoi vous ka payer attention pour ces jitsa qui bail là vitement on savent mais c'est yon ces bagay là qui parlait à ce week-end en Chaïdi nous te ouais la teni en ça fait motocyclette qui était supposé point place dimanche et puis là nous j'ai une parole qui sorti hors office commissioner ka bail explanation là il vini pour qui ça qui fait avec manière bagay la fait là lettre là qui a publié là qui a dit vini dimanche le 14 ça lettre là qui a dit nous c'est département vini connaître dit yon occasion côté de vle chaîne en motocyclette et puis ça a commencé à sous un programme qui a sous télévision qui a dit Can I help you? Ça c'est yon qui a apporté yon bien connaître by public là monsieur Richard Frederick et puis yo te vle faire motocyclette ça mais according pour statement nous Hennessy yon se bagay là on ni pour faire si ou kay nan motocyclette expressement en bas en état de secours ou ni pour faire en application c'est police là kay do oui et ben non yo kay ba ou permission ça lettre là ka di nous ici et ben information nous ici c'est date qui vini à sous le matin même juste vendredi avant ça pièce lettre yo pas une pièce lettre qu'a demandé permission pour faire motocyclette là quoi là il vini pour yon acte qui c'est public act chapitre 14/5 il a dit il a donné amendement en décembre le 31 il a dit là où vous voulez faire une activité comme on ni pour faire en application et puis là il a dit oui et ben non quoi encore il fait ça bien clair information aller plus loin pour dire vini dimanche matin c'est police là vini et puis yo informé monsieur Frederick yo passani motocyclette ça quoi ça c'est le monsieur Frederick dit ça passe après quoi encore mais moun pas aimer ça et puis il encourage moun pour aïkay yo mais vini plus tard en journée police vient connaître date qui motocyclette là est parti et yo te kay fait chemin yo façade chemin lance la wè côté yo même essayer pour doubout ces moun ça en bas ça yo juste doubout moun yo teni soupçon qui organiser ça ou kay savent en bas ak public là ou ka casser loi pour la peine là vini pour département police yo a fait bien clair yo savent il c'est droit moun pour participer ben organiser là vini pour rien en proteste et ben pour yo ni motocyclette et ben meeting mais yo ka dit yo ka encourage pour suivre loi avant les vini pour yon activité comme yo ka prend opportunité pour dou ou si ou voulez faire ça ou ni pour hen autorité pour faire ces police là et puis ou ka comité yon offense si ou fait ça en bas ak public là quand yo dit en bas provision ça ou ka savent aussi nous en bas en état de secours là pour la peine yo ka encourage souple Saint Lucia continuer et suivre loi continuer suivre protocole qui est bien important et puis là nous ka nous tout ka combattre wabattre 20 000 Covid là quoi en tout nous service chaque information mais nous ka ou ka comprendre qui ça qui fait manière il fait les vini pour activité puis ça c'est police là fait les vini pour dimanche. Vini dit ça, on savent aussi en bas curfew 9 là, on savent à présent yo ha ba ou permission pour rompe van parmi l'autre bagaille moun peni parti yo peni anti bagaille bord la mais comme on dit mais yo kadou ou ni pour changer nous ba état di soukou ou ni pour suivre distance sociale ou pas ça ni plus passer 10 20 moun en même place là et que parmi l'autre bagaille yo kadou moun qui teni licence là à présent on est licence pour vendre et puis changer encore curfew c'est minute pour 5 ans. En chaque information, mais comme on toujours dit ici, c'est ça nous travaillons, nous avons information, développement, l'année pour faire et puis COVID. Merci tellement qu'on nous continue. Bah information et encore nous avons plus tard après-midi, nous avons qui en position commissionnaire Milton Desi qui a parlé puis nous ici, quand nous avons plus d'informations et développement.
Thanks for that, Carlton. And just to quickly add to your adherence of the protocols, Emergency Powers Disaster COVID-19 Curfew Order, a person who contravenes this order commits an offense and is liable to imprisonment with or without hard labor for a term not exceeding 6 months or a fine not exceeding $1,000 or both, and forfeiture of goods or money in respect of which the offense has been committed. So please take note that this is serious business. It is enshrined in law, these protocols that we continue to repeat, you know, and we do hope that you adhere, you stay on the right side of the law and avoid getting into trouble at this time. We are due for another break. Do stay tuned. When we come back, we have an important update from the NIC. Not only the payouts for under the economic relief program so far, but important information as to what would cause delays in payments and what would cause you to be denied, your application to be denied should you apply to the economic relief programs. So stay tuned for that update and more coming up in just a moment.
As part of government's social stabilization plan to assist persons who have lost their means of earning due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the government of Saint Lucia has implemented the Income Support Program, where non-contributors to the NIC shall receive a monthly payment of $500 for the next 3 months. Taxi drivers, jet ski operators, vendors, agro-processors, tour guides, hairdressers, barbers, small bar and restaurant operators, construction workers, and other sole traders who meet the criteria can apply using the Government of St. Lucia's website, www.govt.lc. Payments will be made directly via electronic transfer to the recipient's bank account. The Income Support Program, simple strides towards recovery.
Thank you so much for staying tuned. And now to an update from the NIC on the Economic Relief Program. We're getting word from the NIC that 22,761 okay, I'm getting the numbers mixed up. I want to give you that information as correct as possible. So of 22,761 applications that have since so far been made, 16,714 have successfully been completed and submitted. Of the 16,714 completed applications, we have 2,375 claims that were disallowed. So that means that the claimants either did not meet the qualifying conditions or the financial assistance they received from their employer exceeded the amount that they qualified for under the ERP for the month. However, they will be assessed for the subsequent months. So if you didn't qualify for the first month, it's perhaps the stipend or the monies that were given to you by your employer exceeded what should be given to you for that particular month. But you will be assessed for subsequent months to find out if you qualify. 1,227 claims are currently being processed right now. So the work of the NIC for this economic relief program continues, and it is contingent on the consistency, the flow of information that they receive, not only from the applicant, but also from the applicant's employer, to ensure that they are disbursing the correct amount of money to that individual should they be approved. 1,585 claims are currently being queried because of inconsistencies that have been identified or information that has been submitted but not yet validated. So, of the claims that had all of the necessary information readily available, the NIC has paid practically all of them, and that total of individuals who've been paid so far is 10,624 applicants so far. A significant number of remaining claims are yet to be processed. Approximately 1,000 are pending information from employers. So perhaps if you've not yet been approved and it is because of some choke in the system, it's because your employer has not provided the necessary information, please wait patiently, or you can contact your employer directly to find out how they are making in terms of progress towards getting your check from under the economic relief program. $8,568,964 has since been paid. The average payout per person for the 10,624 applicants paid is $806.57, and that payout is more than $500,000 at this point. The ability again to pay from the NIC's end is and processing claims and making payments is dependent on the consistency of information submitted by the employers via the employer portal and by applicants of the ERPE forms. However, several errors have been identified by our processors which result in delays in making payments. So please take note that there are errors when you're making your application. Ensure that you dot every I and you cross every T in making in submitting that information. And they're stating here in the press release that some of the issues that they are coming across, the processors are coming across, is incorrect bank details being entered on applications, resulting in returns from the bank. 407 claims with the incorrect banking information was received as at June 12, 2020. Also, incorrect NIC numbers being entered by applicants on their submissions or by the employer also in the portal. In cases where the NI number does not match the name on the system, the claim must be investigated to correct the error, which delays payment. Inconsistencies in the last date of employment or start layoff date reported by the employee or employer. Inconsistencies in the financial assistance reported as being paid and the calculated amount based on the C3 form submitted for the payment period. So please take note of these possible errors should you be experiencing any delay in your payment. We have had a lot of persons saying that they've not gotten their money, or their money wasn't in the correct amount that they were expecting. I mean, if I'm being frank, no one is trying to hold the money from you. Under the social stabilization plan, the Prime Minister made it clear that this was in an effort to bridge the gap at this time. We're all experiencing something that we've never experienced before, this COVID-19 situation. Persons are being laid off at this time, and coming to your aid is this economic relief program. And if there are any inconsistencies, errors or whatnot, we do hope that you do all in your power on your end to ensure that the NIC can do all in its power on its end to get that money to you in a timely fashion. The NIC has already started making processing payments for May. However, some staff members are currently engaged in addressing queries on some April applications. So understand they're trying to fix some of the issues, some of the errors, some of the application problems that they've had from April. But be assured that they are processing payments for May as well. These team members will be reassigned to expedite processing claims for May starting in the week of June 14th. NIC is expressing, that it understands the hardships of St. Lucians that are currently grappling with this pandemic, the effects of this pandemic, and thanks you for your patience and understanding. So that way they're coming from the NIC regarding the economic relief program. We do hope you do all on your end to ensure that they can do all on their end for you. Carlton?
Oui, merci tellement, Jesse, pour ça. Encore nous avons dit, bienvenue, merci pour vous qui a écouté nous, vous qui a suivi nous. Et ici à Headquarters COVID-19, studio GIS NTN, moi c'est Carlton Cyril, ensemble et puis Jesse, nous avons information qu'on nous a ensemble et puis développement. Et il y en a ces secteurs, il y en a ces côtés où on a parlé dit, c'est là venu pour assistance là qui était permettre assistance qui ka aller là venu pour bailler mon un soulagement et puis pour supporter yo dans temps Covid expressément c'est moun qui perd travail yo et nous j'attend un chay parler de ça là nous ka parler de soulagement moun ka hen en bas programme économique là premier ministre là té annoncé par NIC et ben la NIC jamais été information dehors et puis c'est ça yo ka dit en chaque information tout bonnement. Il a dit là venu pour NIC et puis là venu pour monde qui trouve quoi affecté et puis qui supposé hen support NIC, mais c'est ça qui a fait là. Là venu pour vous qui qualifié pour hen assistance ça yo kadou vini juin le 10 juin yo te commencé mettre bagay en place et puis monsieur limo a monsieur yo kadou pour date application yo ja joindre 22 761 ça c'est 22 761 moun ja fait application et puis là yo kadou en chayan ces applications ça yo ni problème et puis moun qui pas fini plein application c'est yo nan ces problème là yo ka hen l'autre bagay là yo kadou lay vini pour presque 23 000 moun qui fait application l'année 16 714 qui já fait application et puis qui submité et puis qui fini. Yo kadou en dans 16 000 c'est moun ça qui fait application ça l'année 2375. Écoutez-moi encore, l'année 2375 moun qui fait application ça mais dans yon manière ban l'autre yo pas qualifié pour une assistance ça quand l'année moun qui a aller plein application mener là avec ces moun ça ni différents un problème mais yo pas qualifié changer encore 2375 moun pas qualifié les vini pour ça mais yo vraie application à présent yo kado yo ni 1227 clam à présent yoka v et puis en ça il y a aller plus loin pour dire les vini à présent yoka v 1585 c'est clam ça yoni yon problème et puis yoka vérifier qu'on a trouvé qu'on informé encore bon qu'on observer ça qui a fait là après yo une application là ni moun qui pas qualifié là ni moun qui ni problème et qui fait mistake en lay là dans l'autre compagnie moun yo nan problème mais c'est moun nan ka investiguer qu'on a trouvé qu'on informé yo ka ban nous toute information ça parce que quand moun ka parler ou ka demander ko si yo ka comprendre qui ça qui a fait là
maybe they should follow up
oui.
You know go to NIC
et un chay ça qui a fait là ou ni pour comprendre si tout le monde fait ça qui ni pour fait là sans pièce problème sans yo mettre information ben si tout bail doit nous ka dire moi même ça t'est fini mais tant encore nous ne 1585 clam et c'est moun ça yo ni pour vérifier pour là nan problème là vérifier comment non et puis bail quoi il y aller plus loin pour dire là vini pour NIC yo ja payé 10 624 clam qu'on a trouvé qu'on informé 10 624 en ces moun nan a trouvé qu'on yo payé ça c'est encore pour ces mois qui passé là yo vini pour en chaque clam yo do à peu près 1000 en ces applications yo hen c'est moun nan côté yo ka travail là pour qu'on mette pièce information ben vrai pièce information by NIC quand c'est en situation côté rouge à vraie application et moun nan côté ou ka travail là pour qu'on voie information quand ou ka ou encore messieurs dames tous ces petits problèmes là qui ni et puis ça mais bon bagay là c'est NIC j'aban nous information. Quoi pour dette, en chay moun ka mande combien l'argent qui a payé pour date NIC ka dit yo a payé 8 millions 500 078 964 dollars japé. Quoi on ka 8 000 et demi 8 millions dollars et demi japé et puis yo ka dou en chayan se moun sa joine 800 dollars plus. Quoi tout fait quoi est formé. Yo nan se bagay lan yo aller plus loin pour di hot NIC, yo ka di habilité yo pour yo payer bay moun information yo puis application et puis pour faire assurer yo payer moun, yo di en chay sa ni pour faire et puis koto ou ka travail là. Si c'est moun sa j'avoue information et puis ou pas ça on expecté ou faire application et koto ou ka travail là, c'est moun nan pour couvrir pièce information. Raison pour ça parce que yo vle vérifier parce que koto ka travail là ni pour dire yon bagay ou dire l'autre bagay il pas kay travail. Yo kay voyer plan information quand aller ou même voyer application yo kay vérifier. En chay l'autre bagay aller plus loin, yo aller plus loin pour dire parmi problème yo kani yo hen à peu près 407 moun. Là yo vini pour information banque yo, il pas bon. Qui vle di yo pas nan compte là limo a pas douet yo manche limo et puis pour raison ça yo ka dou encore fait assurer l'on ka plein forme ces formes ça application ou mettez tout bagay ou vérifier et ou met ces bagay là douet en compagnie problème yo ni encore là il vini pour limo NIC yo ka di c'est limo sans compagnie moun ka mal mette ces limo a. Ça c'est un autre problème yoni. L'autre problème nan yoni, moun ka di ki date yo commencé travail et puis employeur moun nan ki ka employeur là avoué en l'autre date. Yoni problème ça. Date là yo vo kayou le off et puis date là ou même ka bay là, des dates là pas ka vinn ensemble. Yo pas même quoi ça c'est un autre problème. Quoi on ka ouais tout ça qui ka fait avec NIC by toute explanation là et puis pour date yo ka di yo ja commencé mettre ces applications qui vini pour moi mais et yo ja commencé fait et puis ça yo dit en chay même yo te ka travailler sur l'autre application mais vini les 14 yo après ces moun ça et fait yo commencé travail sur ces paiements pour moi mais il dit pas fait pièce là ouais c'est moun ça qui commencé travail sur ces applications quand yo aller plus loin pour dire et fini NIC copan il c'est un temps ouais moun ka aller là il vini pour Covid expressément pour vous qui perd travail et puis ça moun ni pour agir et puis à présent as a résultat du pandémique là et yo ka supporter et yo ka souple ni patience et comprendre ça qui ka aller quoi nous ka ou ka comprendre à présent qui manière situation yé quoi just un chay moi quoi moun kay comprendre ça qui a fait là parce que en chay moun ka mandé depuis jour à gouvernement pas veut payer et puis regardez ça y est en chay c'est moun nan ka fait les ouais en chay c'est moun nan pas ka mettre information yo bien en chay c'est moun nan pas ka aller pour si koto ka travail là j'avoue information et puis yon nan c'est bagay là qui bien important Jesse nous ka ouais qui sorti en dans ça en compagnie moun ka essayer un paiement des fois.
Yeah.
Yo pas savent eh ben ma si c'est couillon mais pour ouais date qui koto ka travail là j'avoue information ou ka essayer hen l'argent des fois eh ben des côtés il pas ka travail quand nous ka nous ba explanation si un monde pattern dit yo et qu'on dit c'était bien dit là il ka bon pour aller visiter faire un coup de fil couiller demander ces places là koto ka travail là est-ce que vous information et puis parler ba en ici nous ka bagay kay primaire merci tellement et qu'on nous toujours dit ici nous ka ba information développement qu'on nous joindre.
Thanks for that, Carlton. Very comprehensive. I just want to take a look back on this weekend's panel discussion. We had the Investment and Business Opportunities Part 2 panel discussion led by moderator Lissa Joseph, Youth Economic Empowerment. We had Dr. Keith Nurse. He's the principal at the South Louis Community College. Darian Louis. Sorry about that. That was Danelle Florius. He's Eco-Carib's Chief Executive Officer. Also, Dave Headley, Project Coordinator of Invest St. Lucia, and Sunita Daniel, CEO of Export St. Lucia. They were all on the panel on Sunday night speaking, engaging on, the impact of COVID-19 on the investment environment, specific local investment opportunities for youth, how new modalities for business can help the economy rebound, incubator programs for startups. The list goes on and on. And I just want to pull from a clip from Daniel Florius, and he was speaking on, pre-COVID, present, and right now during COVID, the lack of financing continues to be a major hurdle in the survival of a business. He stated that the COVID-19 pandemic has really forced the world to re-engineer how it conducts business, but still, looking at that whole picture, he stated that the lack of financing continues to be an issue. We take a listen.
We actually raised funding round. So raising funding in the region is really, really hard, very extremely difficult. And you can go for incubators, you can go for accelerators. We've done all of this. Incubators and accelerators usually give you grants, which are assigned to a certain task for development in your business. Now, you'll still need a lot more cash to really get to the top of where you need to be to really get your product or service out there. Depends on the business that you have. I mean, I happen to choose one of the most difficult businesses in the world, which is energy.
Daniel Florius, he did explain that a partnership with a strategic investor provided only cash, but resources and expert and technical support. Export St. Lucia's Chief Executive Officer, Sunita Daniel, recognizing that access to financing for up-and-coming businesses can be challenging. She did inform that the agency has been exploring initiatives in that regard. We hear from Sunita Daniel.
That's one of the things that we have been really advocating for, is for a grant funding facility to be placed within Export St. Lucia for exactly that purpose. In the meantime, what we are doing is to really build those relationships with the St. Lucia Development Bank and with other commercial banks, because one of the things we've realized is that for youth entrepreneurs, their biggest issue really is financing. It really is an issue in terms of getting any initial, like Dinel said, a lot of them have to use their savings, and that can only take them as far as possible. But then afterwards, they really need that initial injection. And what has been happening is that a lot of young entrepreneurs really use direct equity funding, which is not really the best for young entrepreneurs.
Now, Export St. Lucia's CEO also highlighted efforts to ensure not only entrepreneurs have access to financing, but that they are able to honor their loans, and that has been a major issue at this time, this COVID-19 scenario.
The St. Lucia Development Bank, Export St. Lucia recently signed an MOU with them, where we'd be sending young persons to get that kind of concessionary funding from St. Lucia Development Bank. But one of the conversations we've been having with them and with our commercial partners is to change the way in which young persons pay back their loans, for example. It should not be a scheduled fixed repayment. These businesses really can't operate like that. What it should really be is something based on the revenues that they make, on the cycle of how their revenues come in. For example, we have a lot of small, Export St. Lucia has a large clientele of small enterprises based on agriculture, and there's only the harvesting period has to come in, the planting period, then they harvest. During that time, it's not fixed on a monthly, every 28th day of the month. That's not happening. They're not getting revenues at that time, particularly when they're just beginning the businesses. And so that's the discussion we're having, that you kind of amend the terms of repayment for those young startups.
Now, also on Sunday's panel was Dr. Keith Nurse, the principal at the South Louis Community College. And Carlton, I don't know if you remember, we did speak to him in the last few weeks, and he was speaking on some of the programs that were being implemented, for the new face of South Louis Community College. Yeah. In speaking on the panel, he did speak, acknowledge, that the social and economic repercussions of youth unemployment in St. Lucia continues to be a major concern. And to aid in the battle against unemployment, the South Louis Community College, Dr. Nurse, did indicate that they will will be adopting new programs centered around entrepreneurship, as well as facilitating access to universities to encourage entrepreneurialism amongst young people. The principal, Dr. Keith Nurse, appeared again on this weekend's panel. Take a listen to this clip.
This happens both in training institutions like the Saint Lucia Community College. We can do more of that. In fact, if you look at our new programming, it is trending more towards an entrepreneurial approach to training and human resource development. So that's why we have more things like incubators, accelerators, internships embedded in the new programming. So you can change that, but you then need to have a framework where once people graduate from the tertiary institution, so where do they go?
Dr. Nurse added that a wider entrepreneurial culture is needed in order to increase opportunities that are available for youth. We go to our second clip from Dr. Nurse.
What we need to do is create a framework by which people can find financing. But it's not just financing. You need business coaching to work in tandem with this funding and financing framework. And as well, you need to create a framework by which trade facilitation and market access is improved by giving these firms a leg up in new markets, both abroad as well as at home. So we cannot deny that even though our markets are small, we do need to ensure that we can increase our local value-added contribution.
And finally from us, during St. Lucia's May Reading Month, of course we're veering a little bit away from COVID-19, educators saw an increase in reading amongst early grade students. Teachers and students across the island were engaged in the creation of over 300 reading activity videos and photos, including storytime reading, reading comprehension competitions, reading dance videos and expositions throughout the month. A curriculum officer for English language at CAMDU speaks on the success of this initiative, especially as we're in these COVID-19 times, learning from home and so on. Take a listen.
Reading Month 2020 was celebrated under the theme Readers as Independent Learners and Critical Thinkers.
Let's play a game. Send me screen. I am queen, you are my knight.
How can I get my dinner without running around in the sun? He thought.
I would say it impacted positively. I think this was a wonderful opportunity for Reading Month, for reading and its associated activities to really be where we want it to be, which is at the home.
The importance of reading is completely undeniable. It helps to expand your mind, keeping it healthy and sharp. Reading allows for creative thinking and exposes you to new vocabulary, new people, new things, new places, new ideas. The more you read, the more knowledgeable you become. Now, boys and girls, what are your thoughts about reading?
This is my favorite storybook. I love to read. Reading is fun.
It helps develop language skills. Reading is fun.
Reading is awesome.
Reading is magical. It makes me go, grow, and glow.
Reading is the key to successful life. Reading helps me to learn. Reading helps me to understand, speak, and write better.
I think it was very successful. We have lost count of the number of videos that we've seen of young children reading. And really, I don't know if teachers will agree, but really reading with a comfort level and a confidence that we don't normally see in the classroom setting.
The kids are learning, Carlton, even under COVID-19 circumstances. Their success of May Reading Month, the kids showing their talents, their abilities, and their skills for over 300 reading activity videos and photos. The kids showing off that they are really able and resilient under these COVID-19 times that we're living in.
Definitely, Jesse, la dernier morceau à Noël là, côté moi ça yo ka c'est observance moi côté c'est maman là ka apprendre li et yo ka encourager c'est maman là li et nous là yon c'est mon qui ka parler ka ta comme dou il ka dit ça c'est yon bagay yo te content ouais tellement venir ba tout ça qui ka fait en Covid yo ouais il a augmenté li mo maman qui ka li et ben qui te ka li yo ouais plus passer 300 vidéos venir mamay ka prend chance là pour moucher yo ka li yon qui te tellement bien important pour nous ouais avant ça nous parler à sous qui ça qui a fait là vini pour nous ici à NTN qui ça gouvernement a fait et ku ka yo te dans discussion qui tient là dimanche ici ça c'était deuxième nan et ça qui a fait là c'est pour encourager mon et puis bay mon direction là vini pour investissement là vini pour opportunité business nous parmi mon qui parlait ben qui était là il y en a ces jeunes nom monsieur Floris et puis il y a un petit business et quand parmi bagay yo dit réalité c'est ça il parlait puis dit oui pour ni business là c'est yon mais là vini pour l'argent là vini pour financer business ça c'est un lot il dit il prend yon dans ces business là qui est plus difficile en Kawaii blanc mais ça qui était il même était bien content là yon moun pour supporter avec bay finance là yo besoin et business là il chawe anti clarté quand on parler en là vini pour finance là madame nan qui responsable qui en tête la CEO export Saint Lucia Mazer Daniel il était qu'a dit yon dans ces bagay là petit business besoin c'est là vini pour paiement ou ka par exemple un petit business qui juste commencé à nous dire en agricole ou ka dit il lay planter il pas l'argent pour payer mais les récolter il s'ani l'argent ça quand il ouais arrangement qu'on pour bail finance là ça vini les il récolter il dit et ça c'est parmi bagay yo ka fait pour assister tes business nous aussi tant docteur Keith Nuss c'est lui qui est principal là les vini pour l'école nous au monde il parlait aussi qu'a dit et bail maman là c'est opportunité expressement un jeune monde dans différents wet les vini pour business en tout temps mademoiselle Lisa Joseph c'est lui qui était responsable pour faire assurer coordonner ça aller encore ça c'est pour assister moun expressement à présent les vini pour temps Covid là moun qui a trois business moun qui a investir l'argent yo pour une direction encore messieurs dames nous a dit nous encourager ça toujours visiter ces pages Facebook là et puis page gouvernement Facebook gouvernement et quoi ces discussions ça et bon ça là sur YouTube gouvernement c'est sur YouTube et quoi discussion et peut-être vous kay trouver quoi et puis information qu'a besoin pour assister en une manière et ben l'autre ça c'est côté moi ga dit Dédé et Jordi cadeau merci tellement pour rester en écouter puis nous ici à Headquarters COVID studio NTN GIS.
Thanks for that, Carlton. And with those words, we close up. We conclude this morning's COVID-19 response report. It's been a pleasure again providing you with the leading updates in our response to this pandemic. Global pandemic, and thank you so much for taking that information in and using it in the right way, making sure you make use of the masks when you need to, observing the 6-foot distance, doing your part in Saint Lucia to ensure that we can reduce the risk of transmission of COVID-19 here on island. It's all the time I have for now. Myself, Carlton, we do hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and do stay tuned for more NTN programming. At midday, we have the update from the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. Mr. Milton Daisy, the Acting Commissioner of Police, will be in studio to update the country. The unauthorized motorcade, yes, but other matters pertaining to the enforcement of the protocols here on island. So stay tuned for that and more coming up throughout the day. My name is Jessie Leon, signing off for now. Goodbye.